Yeah. Well, that went by rather quickly. Feast of Unleavened Bread. Yesterday was the last day of the feast. Oh, let me check something because I was having an issue here, or I created an issue. Oh yeah, okay, fine. With the syncing. Anyway, yesterday was the last day, a high Sabbath, and here's what's really weird and psychologically. The Sabbath isn't Sunday, right? Yesterday was a high Sabbath, and for some reason, I think today's Monday. It's like the weirdest thing. Anyway, it's not, it's Wednesday. And we are in week 8 of Chameleon. That's my alarm to remind me to do this. Chameleon, Corinthian, or Caricature, week 8. We are in 2 Corinthians chapter 11. Crazy stuff out there. We are counting. What day is it? 1, 2, 3. Day 4 of the Omer count, leading us to Shavuot, leading us to Pentecost, to our conference in Lehi, Utah, which I am very excited about. Very excited about. Not only to see all y'all, that's the only Texan I know, but also because God wants to meet us. It's can I say hairy? It's really getting hairy out there. Can you say that? Is that weird or is that inappropriate? I don't even know. It's like that Jerry Seinfeld thing. I don't know there's a line until I cross it. I don't know if that's a bad thing. In my world, it's not a bad thing, or I don't remember it ever being a bad thing. But in your world, it could be a bad thing. Kind of like these earrings. I don't know, but it's getting crazy out there. Is that better? And Here, let me put on the comments so somebody can tell me whether or not I can say that or not. um, yeah. It's getting kind of weird out there. Um, Was there something else I was going to say or wanted to say? I don't think so. I think that was it. But it is getting goofy out there. Goofier. I don't know. Okay, let's do this thing, and we'll move on with our day. It's Wednesday. It's 2 Corinthians. We're going to be chapter 11. This is called Paul and the False Apostles. Verse 1. I wish you would bear with me in a little foolishness. Do bear with me. For I feel a divine jealousy for you, since I betrothed you to one husband. I like that. Hosea 2:19 is your cross-reference. 2:19 and 20. Yeah, because I like the way he put that. To present you as a pure virgin to Christ. I mean, dang, that's intense. But I am afraid that as the serpent deceived Eve by his cunning. Oh. Are you suggesting, Paul, that the narrative regarding the Garden of Eden is true? Yeah, there are actually people out there that question that narrative in faith, people of faith, that literally question whether the Garden of Eden was true or not. And then they would say something like, well, Paul's just saying that because he knows da-da-da-da-da. No, I believe the Garden of Eden narrative is absolutely true, and I think that's why I know that's why Paul's referencing it, because he does too. Verse 3, but I am afraid that as the serpent deceived Eve by his cunning, your thoughts will be led astray from a sincere and pure devotion to Christ. Wow, our thoughts. See, it's the battlefield of the mind. Your thoughts can literally lead you astray from a sincere, from a pure, from a sound devotion, lifestyle, walk, covenant relationship with Messiah. And we talk about that all the time, or in various ways. For if someone comes and proclaims another Jesus than the one we proclaimed, or if you receive a different spirit from the one you received, or if you accept a different gospel from the one you accepted, you put up with it readily enough. How true is that? I know that I see that all the time, everywhere.
The views and opinions expressed during our broadcasts are solely those of the broadcast producers, hosts, and/or guests, etc., and are not necessarily the views or opinions of the Travelog Network, its sponsors, or affiliates.